Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot, all right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow?
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen again, but you already know that. What you may not understand is that mistakes do not define you. It's how you respond that defines you, and you have a chance to respond in a big way, starting with your next game.
We're playing the attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about those guys?
I know everything about those guys. My job at the agency is to identify diamond-in-the-rough talent at a high school level. You are one such diamond. And Drexel Carrington, their small forward, is another.
Man, bro, we're still in high school and everybody's talking about this dude as if he's some street ball legend already.
He's from Brooklyn, so he's been hooping on playgrounds his entire life. But he's also the son of two investment bankers. So this kid's had every advantage imaginable. Private coaches, elite camps, you name it.
Not exactly one of us now, huh?
No, he's not. But he's not a phony either. The dude can hoop. An outstanding defender who is lights out from deep. An attack has a bunch of wings who can cut to the cup, then kick it out to him for three.
Oh, kind of sounds like Desmond Bain.
That's a 99th percentile outcome for him, but yeah. And this is the kind of guy that you need to have a great game against if you want your comeback tour to be any kind of success.
I can do that. But somehow, I still feel like I'd messed things up.
Then let's fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got a WCBL matchup for you tonight with the High Flyers taking on the Attack from SAC.
Well, you know I'm excited for this one. It's a classic NorCal versus SoCal showdown. The Attack from SAC, obviously out of Sacramento, my hometown, and the High Flyers are here in LA.
And the stars for the team tonight, it's Mills leading the way for the High Flyers with the newcomer MP, and Drexel Carrington is the big name for the Attack from SAC.
And both of these players are viewed as blue-chip prospects, some of the best in the region. I'm sure there are plenty of scouts on hand waiting to see how they fare against similarly ranked talent. I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC, Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. The starting five for the High Flyers tonight has Devontae Mills orchestrating the point, Brock handling the shooting guard duties, O'Neal and Ben Gov at the forward spots, and manning the middle is going to be MP at center. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Tremendous bounce. He is fun to watch on the court.
Tantalizing athleticism. He's got that it factor.
With dunks like that, he's got the crowd in the palm of his hands.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Lund at the high post. Martinez, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lund.
How about the fast play from Martinez? Able to get the shot off before the defense can really react to the possession.
Kicks it to Johnson. Now O'Neal. Mills outside. Brock. Johnson, guarded by Lund. And Johnson down low. Lund's there. Johnson, no good that time. It's Carrington on the wing. Takes the three. Johnson with the rebound. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Pass to Lund. Carrington for three. Johnson with the rebound. The High Flyers trailing. Six to shoot. Buries it from down low.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. To the paint. One. Good on the bucket. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, you'd say. The moment he's free of his defender, he's headed to the hoop. That's a textbook use of the play.
Inside. One. That one falls, and the assist from Martinez.
Stretching and extending his range. Ivory Lund, great stop.
Outside, it's Johnson. And stolen by Martinez. And they're running. Pass to Carrington. To the inside, and Lund slams it in. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace. An improving aspect of O'Neal's game, if we have a second to talk about his playmaking, because right there he just made the right play, and he knows that that's important for his team.
Here's Carrington. And again, Sack good for two. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Now here's Mills. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. With 4 to shoot. Here's Judson. Sack grabs the miss. Martinez outside. Outside Pagan. Returns it to Martinez. Pass to Carrington. The three kept alive.
His height. Lund shots are difficult to contest.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one drops.
Time for the attack.
And the attack from Sack, call time here.
Substitution for High Flyers. Timeout.
Outside, it's Johnson. Pass to Callahan. Back to Johnson. That's good, and it's Callahan picking up the assist. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Now here's Callahan. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And that one's off. He misses the first shot of the game. The attack from Sac leading. Outside Carrington. Lunge. And Lunge slams it in.
With authority, Lund just hammering down the slam.
Here's Callahan. Beautiful time for the lay-in.
Great read there. You can see the unity between teammates.
Down low.
2 minutes remaining.
And there's the one-handed jam.
He's a strong finisher at the rim. He's not going to miss a chance like that.
And he doesn't even need two hands to do it.
Yeah, his teammates are loving that one. Hyped up before he even got off the ground. So much easier to score in there. No need to show off the range that time.
Carrington with it. Pass to Olsen. From outside, it's off the mark.
And you can't ask for a better look. It was almost too open from that time around.
Here's Johnson. Sack with the rebound. Now Pagan. And here's Carrington. From the arc. Now just 1 of 7 with that miss. A tough start so far. Outside, it's Johnson. And Johnson finishes it off.
Those are the scoring chances you get when you attack as a team.
Yeah, the pick gave him all the room he needed to fly to the rim.
If they keep playing with that kind of cohesiveness, they can really own that end of the court. Carrington, like a good highlighter, gets into streaks from distance. He loves to set up from the outside. Right now, he's showing everyone what he can do.
Now here's Callahan. Now 5 seconds separate the shot clock and the game clock. Right side, Johnson. The rebound by Olsen.
He can be hesitant near the rim. We saw it right there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up strong enough.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half of play. The attack from Sac up on top, up by 4. And more basketball to come after this short break. Welcome back, everybody. The High Flyers and the attack from Sac gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
The kick out to Mills. Unable to get the go-ahead bucket. Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. To the middle, Lund, and the layup is good.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
Now the High Flyers with it. Kicks it to Johnson. Now here's Brock. To the paint. And Johnson finishes it off.
Great court vision there. He sees his teammate flash inside.
Outside Carrington. Three-pointer. They get the board. Pass to Lund. MP with the block. Here's Mills. Outside, it's Johnson. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Pagan. Lund. To the inside. Lund. MP with the block.